Thanks, man. Boy, this is
I
from.
still can't believe you got.
This is from Bobo Blastic.
Probably
They didn't even like have any toppings on that. It's just straight chicken and rice.
How much was it?
Well,
Ain't no way, man.
Panda Express. Aki's or Panda Express, bro.
Should have gotten Tito.
Oh, Tito had you, bro.
What was it, $2?
$2 off college discount. And he said he'd give you extra.
You said that shit was ass.
shout out to
That
him.
shit was ass.
Shout out to him, right?
And you know your food.
Big shout out. Big shout out.
What's that supposed to mean?
All right. All right. You guys ready? All right. Welcome to our second episode of the S4S podcast. Okay, we need more energy on that.
I forgot that we were doing that.
Next time. Hey, but we're on sync this time though, so a little bit better. Look at Dan. He's already disappointed.
Okay, I feel like only you two knew to do that. You had to remind us.
You're supposed to know. You're just
like our
supposed to know.
second-
This is our second time.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, I have high expectations. But once again, we'll do introductions. My name is Tommy. I'm your host, and let's do roll call this time. All right, Dan, where you at? Dan.
Dan.
Thank you. We got Hien. Where's Hien?
Hello.
Present.
What's the thing like the
The NPC.
NPC.
Alexis.
What's up?
And then we got the legend, the myth,
Franklin.
the turtle. Franklin the turtle.
Yeah.
He's wearing.
Sure. You're about to say I'm wearing a turtleneck, huh? I'm not even fucking wearing
Hey, that should be our next theme. Dressing up as like our nicknames. And then Frank, dressed up as Franklin.
Dress up as their nicknames.
Yeah.
What's your nickname?
Yeah,
Wait.
what's yours?
Wait, first of all, your nickname is Alexis Texas, and I do not want you to be dressing up.
Yeah, I was like, about that.
I do not. Yeah, we'll might not-
We'll think about our theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to start off the podcast, can anyone describe or define Unspoken Rizz? So, what is Unspoken Rizz?
Top G, I think you gotta.
Unspoken Rizz, the act of rizzing someone up without saying one word. An action such as, or like,
Yeah, can you face the camera when you do that?
Can you try to rizz up our audience?
Oh my.
Okay. Damn, that is Unspoken Rizz.
that's what I'm saying.
Because you didn't say a single word,
That's what I'm saying. That's
and you
funny.
somehow got the audience like,
Captivated.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we got the definition of Unspoken Rizz. So, can we rank who got the most Unspoken Rizz to the least on this table right now?
Oh my god.
Let's start for the least. That
That just seems so fucked.
What was that?
Okay, let's be honest here.
All right, just say it.
I would like to stay out of this one. I'm gonna sit this one out.
I'm hungry.
We'll put. Come on. Okay.
How about you give your top four?
Yeah, Tommy, why don't you do it?
Mama, each person give out their top four.
You can average the scores out.
How about we just all agree that we all have the same and call it a day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unspoken.
Yeah.
You don't have to
All right. I think my least
go straight into it.
is Dan,
I'll take it.
but I think the most
It's also Dan.
is also Dan.
Yeah.
Dan got one of the best Rizz at
What the
Glimpse.
fuck does that even mean?
overall.
Because like people, you catch people's attention.
Yeah.
Like you know, like people look at you and they're like, damn, he an interesting character.
I got the worst one too. Explain that one.
I don't know. It's him. I'm trying to hype you up.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, I was flying. I was just trying to hype you up too.
I like this question.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Frank. Sometimes he stands out with his outfits. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, how about this? I got different types of Rizz for each person. Frank,
Mysterious
he
Rizz.
got mysterious Rizz.
We gotta wait. Can we like put the photo? We gotta put the photo.
I will have a photo where Frank is having like wearing all black with a hoodie,
Michael Jackson.
Jackson.
or Omen. Frank looks like Omen, where he teleports.
He always pops out of nowhere.
How about the
too.
Tanjiro Rizz?
I like to quote one of our friends. His quote was, "Yeah, you know, I'm dressed like Batman." 'Cause he,
Dan, he got improper Rizz.
What the fuck does that even mean? Improper.
Like he rizzing up, he can rizz you up, but with the like weirdest, nastiest, unmanly.
Alright, we're moving on.
said unmanly. That
Unmanly. What do you mean by that? Unmanly.
Can you think of any other man that will rub your stomach at a restaurant with his stomach out?
That was not me. That was
Any
Lily.
other man that actually takes off his shirt in a restaurant.
Yeah,
I didn't take
his whole shirt off.
I did not take
You have done this multiple times,
Multiple.
Dad.
I've
Don't
never
multiple,
seen it on
multiple times.
Alright, moving on.
Dan's only wants to move on because he's last.
Moving on.
Hey, but he's also first.
Same thing. Hey, same thing like last time. Like, subscribe, and comment if you think Frank. No, not Frank. Dan. Sorry, Frank. No. Comment below if you think Dan has the least Rizz. All right, and subscribe if you guys
No
agree.
one's gonna comment. Comment down below if Nemo should attack.
Nemo was first episode. Why you bring up Nemo again?
you don't even know him.
Hey, that is Franklin's friend.
Bro, give emos. Man, why are you attacking Nemo out of nowhere, bro? That's first episode. All right. Next question. What do you guys? What is your preferred arc? Like strangers to lovers or friends to lovers?
Enemies to lovers.
Oh, never mind. That's a out of nowhere. Alexis, elaborate that.
It's just what I watch a lot on TV and movies, and what I read. It just has a level of spice to it.
So you would go through it. Let's say with Tom. I want.
Come on, guys.
Sorry.
Never mind. Dan was talking and you guys disrespectfully.
Disrespectful.
He ain't got disrespectful Rizz. Oh, we'll get into that. We'll get into that with the disrespectful Rizz.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
Oh, we'll get into
Oh, but
that.
that's unmanly.
Yeah, what you know about no respect?
All right, Dan. Sorry.
Yeah,
Continue
what
on.
were you saying? Actually, I don't know about.
Think of your worst enemy. Would you want to be lovers with them?
I don't have any enemies. It's the saddest part. I'll never find love.
But you just like that.
I think I like the idea of it. I think it's just fun. Obviously, it's probably never gonna happen, but like, it just seems fun. Like
You just like that.
it's like
dynamic.
the tension
the
that builds
tension.
up, and then like I don't know, something changes.
Mm-hmm.
That or like strangers, lovers.
But never friends to lovers.
I think friends to lovers is really hard because to me, I've already established them as like my friend. So for them to like actually change, it would take like a 180 turn for me.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't think I can see myself doing that.
You just muted your ass, bro.
Man, you really have to be mukbang opening the package right
Hey,
from the
we're doing
mic.
a podcast.
Sir.
Have you ever friend zoned people before?
Yeah.
Is that why you don't want to do friends to lovers?
I wouldn't say that's why. I think that's why I friend zoned them. I think that's.
Well, you've never done friends to lovers?
Okay, I have, but I just didn't like it that much. Of the people I've talked to, I feel like the ones that worked out best were always like people I didn't know going into it. Just because like it like you kind of skip like the awkwardness of, are we friends? Do we like each other? I don't know. Like with strangers, it's like straight into like, clearly he likes me, or like you. It's like easier to do a lot of stuff and like be bolder.
I see.
Because I don't know, you don't have like a friendship on the line that you might jeopardize.
Okay, that's a good point. Actually, yeah, that's a really good point. Actually, Dan, what do you think?
You should go first. I'm trying to think of my answer.
For me, I feel like I always I always thought about like friends to lovers, to be honest, because like I don't know, I just feel like so far I just seen
We're
like
doing a podcast.
Okay,
and
Dan.
Tommy's talking. Can you listen, please? Active listening, please. How about you guys stop munching around? You two fat asses in the middle here.
Motherfucker thinks he's in Socratic seminar.
They're in a Karen. I'm just kidding. I just think that I have always thought that for a relationship to last really long is to establish a friendship or like some type of friendship already. So like you already got that foundation, and I feel like being friends with someone, you already got like a little hint or like a little preview of like how they're like, and kind of gives you like, okay, I mean, if I'm going to date this person, I already know how she's like already. So like I already got like a better insight, preview, a heads up of what this person is like. So I already know what maybe red flags I'm I'm facing, or what are the green flags, etc. And that's why I feel like that's going to help help the relationship last longer, because I already know what I'm hitting myself into.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. I feel like that's the only way like a really good relationship could be like built. Because I feel like with a stranger, like you're a stranger, you don't know me. Like you probably just like find me attractive or something, and you're like, oh, I like you. But I feel like with the friends and lovers, you're like, you can see if the red flags are like a deal breaker for you as a friend, and then you can move on from that. I feel like you can transition easier.
But yeah, Frank, for your relationship, it was like strangers to lovers, right?
Yeah.
You're thirsty?
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys originate from like stranger to lovers. So what are the pros and cons do you think from that, from your perspective so far?
I feel like it's not as awkward. Like you're still learning each other. Like I guess it's like you're still like learning to know each other, like kind of like a friendship. But like you're doing it in the sense of that you're like pursuing a relationship, or like not pursuing a relationship, more like you like them, you know? Like you already know that y'all like each other and shit. So it's like you're still like getting to know them, but you're skipping all that friendship. So it's like not as awkward.
So would you have hoped for like if you were friends with her first, or would you have changed anything, or would you have just kept the same like way of how you guys?
I feel like if I was friends with her first, I would just live up to that like stereotype, like, oh, guy best friend, guy best friend like likes the girl, you know, like it's kind of cliche.
But because it's strangers, it's like,
I mean, either way, like it's always the end goal that you want to like end up with them. It doesn't matter like what way you pursue them. You know, like you just gotta hope they like you back.
I see. Hien, were you in like all situations, or was there any type of situation or arc that you can think of? That's the
I prefer the strangers to lovers, I think. It's hard to get out of the friend zone, because once, like, usually girls have like the one mindset. So like if they see you as a friend, you will stay as a friend, and it's really hard to like divert yourself out of that. And so I think being strangers to lovers is like you can skip all of the I guess what's it called,
skip all the
Awkwardness.
awkwardness. Yeah, I guess awkwardness. It's just cut to the chase. I'd say
I guess
like
so.
no bullshit.
yeah, get my no bullshit. Like get my intentions out, so like she knows what she's doing with. If she's like not into it, then like then friends. But like I don't want to waste time.
Okay. And then with that, what do you consider as a stranger then? Like, do you consider mutuals? Like, let's just say I thought your friend like was cute, right? Would that be considered as like stranger, or was
That's a
that
stranger.
Yeah.
That's a stranger, right? Or like strangers obviously like on dating apps as a stranger, right?
I would say strangers are anyone like you don't have like a like kind of like a bond or connection with
Yet.
yet. So like mutuals are just like you can
count.
like yeah
You can know of them.
You can know
y'all
of
can
them.
know each other.
but like you can like know things of them. But like if you once you haven't like actually like hung out like in like a setting, I think that's
Okay. So okay, just as long as you can know of them, but you never actually like hung out.
well. I mean, I think maybe hung out once is like
That's how
still
you meet them.
stranger.
You know,
That's
like-
how you meet them.
Oh, it's
And then second time, that's more of like not stranger, but like 'cause
Okay.
you know them.
I see. And then that can
Wait, out of curiosity,
what's up?
since you like the whole friends to lovers thing, like what changes? Like in the middle of your friendship, do you just realize you like them, or like what changes for you personally?
For me to realize that I like them or
yeah,
not.
because like I know that some people go into like a friendship with the intention like, oh, I like the person, I just want to be friends with them 1st and like, but or do you just go into it like, oh, I want to be their friend, and then it just changes?
I definitely approach the second way where I just want to be friends first, and then whatever happens, like for me, like for my brain to alter, like, oh, maybe I slowly like them, is check myself, like I ask myself, do I frequently check up on them? Do I see myself like, am I asking how is their day, or like, do I enjoy their company? Do I enjoy their company more than others, or am I chill with hanging out with them like for hours without even complaining or something like that? Factors like stuff like that signals like I slowly am building feelings for someone, and that is where this is where the hardest part is. It's where you just man up, and then you just like you eventually have to tell them I like you. That's where the hardest part. Between on the other hand, with strangers to lovers, you kind of have like this like, if you like, if both strangers are approaching each other, you kind of have this like establish like you want to get to know each other, and then maybe it work out. But friends, it's kind of like it's kind of hard because there's a higher chance of one friend just seeing you as a friend, and the other person is just like getting friend zoned.
That's why for the friends to lovers, I feel like you have to, when you're as friends, you have to like give out signals you like something, or like they're just gonna get blindsided like, oh, that's just a friend the whole time.
Exactly, and that's why I say like, for me, for my signals, I would be like checking and like saying like, yo, tell me, let me know if you get home when you get home safe,
Like
or something like
grabbing
that.
a thigh or something. Oh no.
That's what I'm talking about. Unmanly.
Unspoken
Rizz.
Rizz.
I thought
Unmanly,
sexual.
unmanly Rizz.
sexual harassment.
Okay. But
Sexual harassment.
now, what signals would you send to like, let's say a friend,
True. Well, let's
like a
yeah.
low key back massage? No.
Episode 1.
Just be like, hey, oh, you how on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you craving matcha?
What?
Like how much are they craving something? You go out like beyond, above and beyond to like try to appease to them.
Okay. On top of that, yeah, I want to go on top of Frank's note instead of asking for matcha, but yeah, I will go above and beyond, like doing something that a normal friend wouldn't do, like frequently asking how their day was, if they eaten yet, or like just giving effort, putting effort that I want to get to know them.
Yeah.
That's like my way.
What if they think you're just being like friendly? Has that ever happened?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That happens.
Because people think like, oh, they're just being friendly, just being
Yeah.
friendly. But then by then, you either suck it up and stick with it, like, or you tell them like, yo, I'm low key interested. Show them your intentions. It's either those two ways. And if you choose the first way, where like you don't tell them anything, then you just gotta suck.
That's
like
on- that's on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah.
If the results don't come like good, then that's on you. But as long as if you're communicative, I think you're chill.
So you're saying like you just do things that like a normal friend wouldn't, right? But what is your take on like guy best friends and girl best friends? Like, do you think that like is actually just purely guy best friend, girl best friend?
All right, let's do a test. How about you call your guy best friend and say, "Let's fuck." Nah, I'm just playing.
You have to find boo.
My girl best friends would say, hell no. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it's different if it's a guy like
I think it's a different. Yeah, I think for you it'd be different. I feel like girls get different. It's a
Girls get different.
Yeah,
if a guy asks their girl best friend, it would probably be a no.
They'll be
But
like,
if a girl
oh.
asks their guy best friend, it would probably be like more likely to be yes.
More likely.
I feel like girls, they kind of like, if they do have a guy best friend, they kind of have that thought in the back of my like, oh, this guy could like probably have feelings for me.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and I also feel like girls. I feel like guy best friends are more likely to be like they already liked you like already like they already. It's more likely for guy best friends to have feelings for you and stick with that friendship until they have the chance than like girls best friends and they're just actually just see you as a best friend and it's like just living with that fact with the fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. If that's true, then do you think like a lot of guys like intentionally become friends of girls just for that slight chance that it might turn into something?
I don't want to say yes, but I'm definitely not saying no because I definitely do know some people, and I heard some stories like just guys just want to become friends, just the fact that hoping that they have a chance, and once they see that they have no chance, then they stop giving effort and they stop even trying to be. They stop even trying like to consider them as a friend. You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's like a front, basically.
Yeah. I mean,
World
like,
out there.
yeah. I mean,
Some,
that's just some people though. So
some
there's
male manipulators.
Dan, you ever done that?
Probably top G guy.
Yeah. Done what?
Top G has done all the plays in the book.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, that's a really good question though. But okay, then that made me think. Thoughts on like imagine yourself in a relationship. Thoughts on like baby talk, or if you see other couples do baby talk.
Unpopular opinion. Low-key, I'd be fucking with the baby talk on the low. Like,
You like baby talk
yeah, nah. Like,
in public?
Like, you ever like
not in public, but like in
Can't say
hey,
it.
Frankie, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like low-key, like. That's
All right.
kinda
How about just okay? Let's switch it. Let's add it a little. Let's be more specific. Let's
Pet
Frankie
names.
style.
How
What
about-
do you like pet names?
yeah. But how about you're the one hearing it, not saying give it. Like you're the one like bystander, and you're hearing couples.
Oh, I'm
Give-
cringing.
Oh,
I'm
like,
cringing.
are you cringing?
Bro. I'm cringing.
That's like, you gotta put like your headphones on and just like pretend.
look the other way kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Then, but if you're in a relationship, you're down to do that type of stuff, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, oh, yeah.
In public?
No, not in public.
Yeah,
though.
imagine like,
but like
we're trying
ironic-
to study in the library.
But ironically, because it's funny, not because it's like.
Yeah, ironically.
So what if your girlfriend wants to do baby talk
Yeah,
in
what if
public?
she's like,
In public? Fuck no. Hell no.
what if she
Not
like
my
starts
girlfriend.
like, she's like,
Oh.
Breaker?
okay, top
Deal
G.
breaker. Deal
Deal
breaker.
breaker?
No baby
Oh,
talk in public.
okay.
No baby
Okay.
talk.
Top G not messing with that.
So what's like? Okay, then we'll all, first off, are all of us down to do it in private though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Just nobody's gotta.
Yeah,
Nobody
no
can
one,
find
no
out.
one.
No one's
needs to
finding
know.
out, bro.
So private, and then what's like cutting it there? Like, okay, we got baby name, we got nicknames, we got like, oh, baby, are you okay? Or like, baby, do you need some fries? Like that, like
Hey, now I think about it, bro, I don't know if I can do that.
like that, or like baby talk, like when you guys cuddling, and you're like, baby, do you need some snuggles?
Yeah, you can definitely do that because I swear I've seen you like text, right? And look, sometimes your text could be like
Incriminating.
This is incriminating.
Like him the type to like text like owie or or you know
I
what mean?
always hit the but like, what do you,
He just aired out all of Hien's.
bro?
Damn.
That it's just got
Wait,
thinking,
oh,
like,
yeah.
he would be low key down with baby.
I don't think I could do baby. I've never done baby talk in like private or public.
Do you think
IRL.
Like, I don't think I could like verbally say it.
do you think baby talk on text is cringe?
If they're spelling sorry, like sorry with a W
If
like
I
two
see like
W's, bro.
those, you know the eye, like
yeah.
that one
Like
emoji
the-
with the big eyes. It's like the
The pleading, the
yeah,
pleading.
yes,
All
the-
that.
I'm sorry, baby.
If I see ooh,
Bro.
oh hell
Ah,
no,
ooh, that is
we're
like.
scrapping.
Ooh, woo on text. Oh,
my god.
and then what's that? Is that what you said? The pouty, yeah, puppy eyes emoji.
Puppy
The puppy eyes emoji, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, Oh, if I see that, it better be ironically.
Okay, so never in a romantic way. Never.
Never. Like if you're doing that on purpose,
Boyfriend.
That's
that's not my boyfriend.
Are you telling me you wouldn't say sorry with
Oh, W.
with
No, that's like why?
you wouldn't
If
say
I'm
that.
apologizing,
if
you
we
know,
look through your text, it's not there.
if I'm up, it's probably me saying sorry, like I fucked up, like
Oh.
trying to.
So you would say
No, not like with the puppy eyes and the W's, you know, because like why would I be saying sorry, but like in a cute way? That's kind of weird.
sorry. No, because you do this voice like sorry. You know.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I can't.
If you get or if you're in the wrong with your SO in a relationship, what is your way of apologizing?
Sorry,
How do you
dot,
how you
Sawi with the
how you what is your way of making it up for your SO? Like for example, guys buy flowers for her.
I'm gaslighting her to thinking she's
Oh.
wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I can confirm nor deny.
What do you think Dan would do? Huh?
Guilt trip.
What the fuck?
Nah, he would pretend he didn't do it.
Dan,
I can see that. I can see that.
yeah, or Dan will be like, Dan will like play it off, like, stop, it's not even that serious.
You tripping?
You're tripping.
I was just joshing.
Just
It's not even that serious.
Like underplay it.
Dan, thoughts?
Yeah, not.
Top G owns up to his.
I have to admit, nah. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
We got that on tape, guys. Well, would you guys ever? Not will. Would you guys ever bring your current SO to a spot where you used to bring your ex to?
It better be a good ass spot.
Like a food spot.
If it's good, I'm gonna bring them anywhere.
Was it like
They don't need to know.
your spot, like you and her spot?
Like a special spot, like first date spot or anniversary spot.
I wouldn't.
No?
I think like that memory is like stored there, and like I don't know if I could like make another memory with someone else. You know what I mean?
Will you ever be able to overcome take away that memory and make a new one, or is that just hers for? Is that your ex forever?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Because Frank, I know about you and Mojo's, right? Like you never go to Mojo's.
That's true.
That's true.
It's not because like it's memory. It's more like awkward, you know. Like
She doesn't even work there now.
okay, but like
hasn't been
my coworkers know me. That's the thing. Like it's like awkward.
Sup, Franklin.
From
Wait.
junior in high school. That's crazy.
Bro, that's a long time ago. Do
It's not-
do
it's
y'all
not-
keep your ex's photos? Like y'all have memories of your ex?
If it's like group settings and like
Yeah,
Not like okay.
not like
Like-
101.
yeah.
But I do have
I
them
don't-
in my archives.
Oh,
But it's just
on Instagram?
archived.
On Instagram?
I think it's just like I was too lazy to scroll all the way through it and delete every photo.
Oh, I had like a whole album, and I just like
Wait,
deleted
Frank
it.
is boyfriend material. He has a whole album. Not all guys do that.
You have a full album of
Like a-
every memeable photo. of
Yeah, you
your
literally
phone.
have pictures of all of us.
Something goes wrong. Oh, guys, just wait. Let me find an edit.
But yeah, Frank, wait, you. Oh, that's easy for you to delete that.
Yeah, exactly. You just like delete the photo, and then when you delete the photo,
So, are you just more worried about meeting her coworkers?
yeah, and then they're gonna be like, guess who showed up today at work?
See, there you go, guys. That baby talk.
That's not babe.
That's what I'm saying.
That was sassy
that
talk.
was
Yeah.
sassy. That was sassy.
But that's almost the same tone.
Almost.
Sorry. Sorry.
Right, you gotta
Less
say it,
sass,
bro.
and it would be there.
Will you lean to a yes or no to the? Will you take your current SO to a spot?
I would. I feel like I'm more of the like if they're down to okay, first of all, how would they know? I think that I wouldn't care enough to form a memory with a certain spot. But if I did, I would want to replace it with a better memory.
I think it depends on how hung up on your ex you are.
I feel like if you've fully moved on from that ex, then you should be able to go anywhere.
Okay. So, okay.
Wait, so that means in regard to Alexis' statement, that means Hien said he wouldn't bring. Are you still hung up on your ex?
There he goes again. Aaron Hien's
Man, he
fucking-
always trying to.
You don't have to. That's federal. Federal, bro.
That's criminal.
I mean, we don't know what ex he's
I
talking
know
about.
there could be like X
like-
number
I don't know.
17.
She just called you a hoe. Personally, me.
I don't think he dated 17 girls.
Personally, me, I'm not taking it.
But you're top G. You've dated more.
You did like 30, at least.
That's of what we know.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Dan gets
It's
attacked.
got airing out my shit, bro.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you air out his shit.
Air out my
but
shit.
quiet.
No, sorry, Hien.
Okay, but how would you feel about like that's you like taking them out to that spot? What about them taking you out to a spot they used to take their ex to all the time?
I don't overthink that. I try not to overthink that. I mean, like Frank said previously, like, dude, if it's a food spot, that food
That should
is
be
probably
better.
good.
It
Like,
better be
I want to
good.
try it out too. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we live in a small, like, in a city that, you know, everyone's probably gone to every single spot, you know? So you're going to end up with no places left. And, like, you can't do anything else about it.
But like, what if it was like a special
yeah,
scenic
it's a-
viewpoint kind of thing? You know?
Okay.
What if it's a spot like their go-to spot?
That shit got to be like some like low key like part.
Okay, yeah, it has to be some underground, low key.
Yeah.
Because there's like, we got well known.
Yeah, we got parks and shit. Right?
Yeah, so like, I don't blame them for them to taking me there if they take me there. You know,
If
it's
they go
pretty.
to if
it's
they go
well
to like
known.
a specific viewpoint at that certain park,
Yeah.
that's when you're like, oh,
If it's like, like level 2, the spot, the certain corner of like
Yeah.
the spot,
yeah.
You were thinking. Now
What
you're
if it's
thinking.
Then I'm
his
sitting-
favorite, like,
Wait, if it's
her
fire.
favorite spot?
Yeah, if it's fire, go.
oh, if it's her favorite spot,
And then
yeah.
she gets you with like the, oh, my ex and I used to go here all the time.
Nah.
If she brings that up while she's on a date with me,
That shit is red flag.
I am not. That's a different story. Yeah, that is completely different story. But besides that, I'm chill. I don't tend to overthink about that because once I overthink, I feel like that's when like I doubt my SO's intentions or like my SO's like true feelings about me, and I tend to not. I try not to do that. You know what I mean? But actually, this since I was already talking to you, as a girl, do you think girls use like guys for free meals? as a general thing,
Just free stuff in general, like free rides.
Yeah, free rides.
free meals.
Oh, meals.
Like they just go on a date. Oh, free meal. Oh, I'm just going for a free meal.
Yes.
Ooh.
Damn.
And
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've done that so many times.
It's-
I feel like it's mostly like
top G.
It's a cold world.
Bundle up. It's a whole.
okay. First of all, gas prices are expensive nowadays. I'm
This
so
economy,
sorry.
it's a dog eat dog world.
However, I will say if they are a bad driver, I will be driving myself.
But then, what if it's the first date? You can't tell if they're a bad driver.
If it's a first date type of thing, there won't be a second date.
Wait, then are you saying you go on multiple dates with the same person just to get more free? So this free meal thing is like not only one time thing for each person. Sorry, excuse me, but it's like multiple times.
Okay, first of all, like it's technically a date. You're like getting to know them, so why not? It's
you
just
don't
like
like
it's just
them.
a second date
It's a cold
that so
world.
happens to maybe also have a free meal involved, a free ride involved.
So what are the odds? What have been like the success rate for the guys that you went on a date with that your only intention was to get free meal, but somehow he was able to make it to the top, like make it through.
Chances are he has never. He turns into like a guy best friend situation. Okay, I'm joking. I'm playing.
She's not
I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing. I'm pulling a Dan right
Yo,
now.
I'm praying for that dude who. Hey, I'm praying for you, man. I hope you get help. I hope you get help.
Stay safe out there, guys. Stay
It's a
safe.
cold world.
I'm
Stay safe
joking.
out there.
That's just me playing. I can't speak for the girls, but I will say there's a good number of girls that I have talked to, and they have maybe gone at least one date for like the food or like the free something, because like they'll say like, oh, I wasn't like that interested in him, but like the experience sounds cool, or like I've never been to this restaurant or something like that. So, but you never know. Like you may not be interested in them, but when you go into it, like
Maybe, yeah.
it might change.
Yeah, but so far, for you personally, 0. Sadly.
There might be. This guy good.
Sorry.
He's in shock.
Took my breath away.
I don't know. There might be a few, but I can't think of it right now.
Let's see.
That like I've like had feelings for. Like I've actually ended up having feelings for, but it usually doesn't last for that long.
Man. It's tough out there. Hey, good luck to all of us, right? Frank, you're already taken. You're not worried. You don't need to worry. Frank's taken. Well,
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
So like in correlation to like the dates, who do you like on like a first date or like in dates in general? Who should pay? Like the guy or girl?
Well, coming back to the free meal part, I think the guy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I will reach for my wallet, like as a
W.
And I'll honestly offer to split. But I actually have like this little reasoning thing. Like I'll offer to split. If the guy takes it, chances are I'm dropping him. No second date. Like
oh,
like, yeah.
I see what you mean.
But if he's like, no, it's okay, and he like acts like a gentleman, I'm like,
Dude,
yeah,
I'm telling you right now.
You get a second date.
Majority of guys, all they want is the girl to offer.
Reach for their wallet.
Reach, offer. They don't. And then they want to do is, no, it's okay. It's on me or something. I got you. This is on me today or something like that. That's all they want. But this now relates to, connects to the question right here. How many dates are you willing to wait until you expect the girl to offer?
Or
pay?
like split or
Or
something.
like, what's their, like, yeah, how many dates? First date, I'll say, automatically,
Guy should pay.
guy should pay. And even if she doesn't offer, I'm still down to go on a second date. Second date, if she still doesn't offer, it's a little iffy, but it's not a deal breaker yet. For me, it's third date.
Third date, she has to pay.
If she wants, it's not she has to offer. I'm giving
Are
her
you still
chance.
paying third date though?
I don't depend on the date.
That's true.
I'm low-key asking her to split.
It's a dinner.
Now,
cruise
low-key
along
third date
the
is-
river.
I'm low-key
I'll
asking
go
her
to
split.
Chow.
Like,
1 week trip to Hawaii.
oh hell no! But you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like one of our friends said, like it's like the 3 strikes, So how many dates are you testing or waiting?
Wait, do you agree with this? What are
I
your thoughts?
actually like by the second date, I will at least pay for like dessert or something. Because I always do feel bad like especially if they're driving. I'll like even first date maybe I will if they actually pay for like the dinner, I would pay for dessert. Like if we get ice cream after, I'm like, oh, you got dinner, I'll get dessert, and you're driving, so then I'll usually do that. But if they split, then dessert will be split. I'll say that.
Even if it's on a third date, that's the test. Like following up with my test.
I mean, if they split, that's surprising if they get to third date. But okay, at that point, it wouldn't be third date, it would be third hangout because they are now my friend.
Oh my god.
Praying for that boy she played.
He was winning for the
I'm
first
joking.
2 days, and the third one just became a hangout.
Praying for
But
that
okay, honestly,
friend.
a lot of times I would go on like I wouldn't even call them like, really. I guess they kind of are dates, but then eventually it just turns into like I just want to be their friend. Like they're a cool person to hang around, but I can't see myself like in a serious relationship with them. So
Okay, so then, what really, what makes you like? Do you factor in like what's the ratio of personality and attractiveness? Then, what's the ratio like for that?
30-70.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
30 looks, 70 personality.
I agree.
I think
that's
it's like of
the
course the
golden.
looks that attract, but then it's the personality that keeps.
That's true. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say 35 to 65. Yeah.
I guess like, yeah, something along that range. I would be
Because I
okay
feel
with.
like for me to like for someone to catch my eye, of course I have to be attracted to someone, of course, right? But I feel like there's a lot of attractive people out there, and that's where personality will differentiate people from person to person, right? So that's what keeps me attracted, like maintaining my attraction to someone is their personality, of course. But that's why I said like that's why I feel like everyone's like attractive in their own way, and that's why personality is definitely higher than attractiveness, right, Dan?
Okay, which one would you have though? Would you rather have a
Wait, why did you say my name?
I was just asking because
What
you're
the fuck?
I just caught that shit. What?
no, I was
Wait,
just saying that because you were phasing off like you were thinking about something.
What are you thinking about?
The fuck? No, what the fuck was that? I was just chilling, bro. I was literally just chilling.
No, you look like you were like
I wouldn't take that disrespect.
Hell no.
You want to explain
Right,
yourself?
Dan.
What the fuck does that? I don't even know. He called me out for no reason. I don't know.
He's talking to his mom.
no, I was just checking up on you.
Alright.
That's foul as fuck.
What'd you say, Hien?
Oh, okay. Would you rather have a girl with a 2 personality and a 8 looks, or a 8 personality and a 2 looks?
Eight personality, 2 looks.
Easily.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
You know how bad a 2 looks is, huh?
If I can't stand, bro, I can't stand them though, bro.
A 2 looks is bad. That's
A
like
2
that's like paper bag worthy, bro.
Okay, but 2 personalities, like
2 personality is also bad.
bland.
Yeah, 2 is
So
ass, bro. I
bland.
can't stand
But
them.
like 2.
A 2 looks is
No,
bad.
but 2 personalities, like how was your day? Good. End of this conversation. That's a 2.
What are you doing? Chilling.
That's a 2.
That's fucking
Oof.
hell.
But yeah, I just think I think 8 personality, 2 looks is like I think that's a no-brainer in my opinion, because like I feel like no matter how bad the person looks, at least they can carry a conversation. At least they can, whoosh like got my attraction, like attracted by their personality. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. But damn, I'm still shook. Damn,
When you say looks, does that like take into account like hair, how they dress?
Yes,
and, like,
that's
everything
looks.
too?
yeah,
'Cause I
style.
feel like if you have a good personality, chances are like they probably have like good sense of like at least a little bit of a sense of style, right?
When I talk about personalities, like humor, like
Okay,
how
yeah.
you vibe with someone, how
Yeah.
you care. I feel like looks is just definitely like the physical, what you see, right? So style.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's say you were like a Star Wars like girl, right? And then you see like a Star Wars boy, and he's like funny. He's like, haha, Chewbacca is so funny.
Okay,
What the fuck is this guy
And then it's just like,
but what are you on?
you don't got no drip on. You got like Star Wars. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
He
no, he got the
cosplays Star Wars.
He got the Star Wars drip, but to that girl, it could be like
Yeah.
All right, 20 personality, 20 out of 10. But the person only cosplays.
a.
Wait. Personality 20 out of 10.
They cannot have a 20 personality
And
Only cosplay.
in only cosplay.
Depends on what cosplay.
I know, but it honestly depends on what cosplay.
My sis loves me.
What the
What?
fuck?
10 out of 10.
Keep in mind, guys, Dan has a sister.
Oh yeah, we don't have to bring.
Yo, Frank, that's it, bro. You always bring other people like, bro, come on.
Me?
Hold on, bro. This guy went on 2
I didn't make
conversations,
that joke
dragging
this
my
time.
shit in, bro.
Thank you. I did not have to make the sister
Moving
joke
on.
this time. Thank you.
It's like his new catchphrase. Moving on. Moving he gets attacked. Moving on.
You know, he gets attacked because he's like literally saying the most out of pocket.
He literally aired Hien out for fucking.
I did not air him. I asked him a question, and he did not want to answer the question.
He literally said, "Guys, I looked over at Hien's phone and blah 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 blah." Blah. Like,
You're a leaker, Dan.
Aired out my convos,
No,
bro.
like I've seen your like texting style. It's like kind of baby talk.
What's in this?
He is not confirming nor deny, but it's okay.
I
All
don't
right.
think so.
You don't think?
I don't think my texting style is baby
What's your
talk.
texting style?
It's the delayed texting.
Oh, delayed. Dude, yeah, he's been taking a minute to respond to my text. Does that happen with y'all too?
He has read receipts on, so I mean, no, he just doesn't read it.
Yeah.
Because you're an Android, you can't tell when he reads the text or not.
Dan,
Sorry,
I
Android
didn't
user.
even make the Android.
can we make a GoFundMe for Dan's iPhone?
Moving on.
All right. Do you think it's a red flag if your SO says all of their exes were toxic?
Depends on what all is. Like if all is like one or two, then not really. But if there's like every single one and they've had like
they're
a
toxic.
long list.
Oh, they're toxic.
They're toxic. First of all, if you have a long list, I don't know. I don't know.
No,
about
they're
that.
toxic. That's why I ended it. They're toxic.
You just wanted me to agree with you or something?
Oh no, is it kind of weird? Like, when is it going to be the time when you think you're maybe the one toxic, and that's where they're ending? You know what I mean?
The third person. The third time you be hearing the exact same thing, you gotta think to yourself, maybe I'm the problem. Like 2 in a row, like maybe, but 3, I don't know, man. I don't know.
And like, okay, then what is like too? Because you know how some people like toxicity, you know. So what is a good amount for it to be acceptable then? Because I'll be honest. Okay, Dan just
Okay.
went to the
So,
background.
It hit a nerve, you know. Top shit.
Yeah. Top G's a little too
Taylor break.
toxic.
I'll be honest. I'm not toxic, so I don't know.
You can't say you're not toxic. You have a little toxicity.
Okay, yeah,
I think everyone's
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 toxic.
toxic.
Everyone's toxic in their own ways.
but some people know how to use that toxicity game like on another level, like Frank.
Or Hien.
Okay, but Frank, like for
Hold up,
example,
bro.
Frank, I remember this one line that he told me one time when he's like, if you want to get to know someone, use the Amazon 3-day trial.
I did hear about that. I did.
What? Amazon 3-day trial.
3-day
I
trial.
didn't say Amazon. I said 3-day trial.
Story time. Wait.
Amazon
Story time.
3-day
Speak
trial.
about it.
Or something like that, 3-day trial.
I think I picked it up on somebody I watched. Like they said that shit.
Like, that's just crazy. I would never think about that.
But like 3 days is a good amount of days to get to know somebody. Like like if you don't like them, 3-day return policy.
Where are you returning them?
Return to sender.
Back
But
to
yeah.
the highway.
Like, what do you guys think is a good amount of toxic? Like, what's that like in your POV? Like, some couples like, I like when they,
Clingy.
I think there's good toxicity and bad toxicity.
okay.
I think a no-go would be emotional manipulation or any like
Oh, you don't want me? Oh, I'm gonna go kill myself.
that's how like experience.
Why was that so natural?
It flowed out so nice.
I never experienced that.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Like I just like there's some good toxicity and some
that
bad
is
ones.
like horrible toxicity. That is like concerning.
God damn, Frank, it sounds like
Dude, blink twice if you need help.
Frank, are you okay?
No, this isn't me. This isn't me.
Oh, this is not you.
It's not me. It's not me.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, some people would like to get pushed around or something like that.
What?
That's a little
I
weird.
mean, maybe that's her kink. Come on now.
Oh,
Like physically pushed or like
Okay, physically that's I
That's
feel like
called
that's
abuse.
very different. Like, man, if he's beating me,
No, he's not.
oh,
He's
hell
not.
no.
it's like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant
it was like shoulder butt or like more like.
Is that really toxic? Though?
Like
That could just
full
be that could be
linebacker?
playful.
Yes, toxic.
That
could be
That's-
playful.
yeah, it could be playful. You know, the girl that like, oh my gosh, you're so funny, and like grabs the guy's arm, whatever.
But like, okay, I know I heard of play fighting.
That's not toxic.
Play fight, no, it gets into like what's the hard line between like some people like to wrestle.
Low key, I think I'd be down if like a girl like almost beat me to death or something.
What is going on?
What the fuck, dude? This guy's on something.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, look down in shame.
This is why he's outcasted today.
It's why he said-
I think he's like honestly lost that it's actually coming out of his
Moving on.
mouth.
Sorry. Intrusive thoughts, guys.
His intrusive thoughts came
These
out.
these intrusive thoughts have been coming out like very often today.
don't you like say like y'all got in an argument like shut the fuck up?
What?
Yo, let's give him vibes.
What?
Okay, that
I gotta believe this one.
what the fuck?
I'm like in disbelief that this.
Yo, I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna edit this podcast. 5 seconds later, we're all in display.
Y'all really had to mention.
You really have to mention slapping.
Bro, that's just, it's like word for word kind of what you do, bro.
All right, moving on.
We didn't even get to fully finish the toxicity.
Bro, because every time we fucking speak, this guy says something weird.
Like,
Second.
Like, I want this girl to curb stop me.
Oh shit.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
come on, you're the one that needs to.
Let's go.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be honest. I think, you're pretty toxic, right? Would you admit or not?
No.
Oh.
yes, I'll
So
say
then
I'm
what
pretty.
Give me some examples of what you would do that's considered toxic for the people that aren't like they don't know. Like, including me.
Low key love bombing, bro.
Like just saying I love you.
No, love bombing. So it's like, I guess. Well, okay, so like one of my like I guess love languages or whatever, or like how just I am. I'm really like bully like, right? So like name calling and shit like that. But that's just like who I am, and so that in itself kind of plays into the love bombing because they get so used to like these like negative comments or just like, but they're all jokes and like they know it's a joke. But every time like a nice positive comment comes in, they'll take it 10 times better.
That is insane.
Yo, yo, you think he's playing checkers, but he's playing 3D chess.
Are you into like do you ever do like the push pull method?
Oh, low-key, no. I like the chase, so I can't ever
You
pull.
can still chase with the push pull.
That's hard.
I've heard you do the push pull.
Push pull. I could do push pull. I could do it.
Yeah, but also about your point, like you know how you're toxic shit. Like low key, if my girl beats me right, and then she like cooks me a nice meal.
I'm not taking that, bro. That's weird as fuck.
Sorry.
This guy likes being physically abused, bro. This is some trauma.
I don't know. That's a kink.
He definitely goes to the dominatrix shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
You a masochist for real?
Guys, okay. Alright, sorry.
Top G. This is bottom G coming out right now.
That's some toxic shit though. That's crazy.
Well, like it just plays into like it's
No,
like
yeah.
it's like I don't even mean to. It's just like it just comes out to be like that.
But no, like the one where
second
like
nature.
the one where you said like she gets like the compliment 10 times as like more like she takes that more valuable. That is insane because I never.
I didn't even think about that.
Really? Well, like I don't like. It's not like I use it like against her. It's just like it's just like that's just how it is.
Because she's so used to the negative shit.
She's
you
so just
give
like
her.
I'm calling her like you dumb fuck or some shit.
Dork.
Like, oh yeah, dork or like
You
loser or like I like losers. Losers are nice. Like they're not even that bad insults though.
Have you done it recently? Like let's say give or take the past 2 months.
I feel like you're
Yeah.
on someone right now.
Oh, you're doing it. He's doing it right now.
There he goes again, Aaron.
Why you airing my shit out? Bro, I'm not even talking to nobody right now.
Sorry. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about one shit. Anyways.
There he
But
goes
you
again.
are-
Where he's
Right?
airing my shit out. Who?
I don't
Nah,
bleep it.
No, we're bleeping. We're bleeping. We're bleeping. We're bleeping.
No, it's so easy to bleep.
It's so easy to bleep.
I thought you were talking.
Why would I be talking to her, bro? I'm plugging Tommy.
And I'm plugging him.
Every time I'd be like, hey, bro, let me fuck, right? Just joking. I was talking out, let me fuck. And she says no. I'm like, if I can't fuck, let Tommy fuck.
And when she said,
She's like, nah, nah.
That's
Bro.
what I'm saying, bro.
bro, you play Roblox at 3 a.m.
Bro, no one was online at 3 a.m.
Go to sleep. How about that?
Oh.
Okay. I'm actually interested with Frank. Because, like, how are you toxic? Like, how do you apply toxicity to to a long distance relationship? Because you can't do like the obvious like.
Toxicity.
Toxicity. Just turn off.
Just turn off your phone.
Just turn off your phone.
There
Frank,
you gotta
he
put
just-
on DN, like do not disturb,
disturb.
so she can actually see like Frank is like
Okay.
silent or notification silence.
Frank
bro. That
turns
is
off
crazy.
his location.
Oh,
Okay, this one is like low key fucked up, but like if we're in an argument, I would like go into the settings. I turn off my read receipts and then turn off the notifications that like gets the shit. So like I'll still check up on it. Whenever I check up on it, it doesn't show that I read it.
And you definitely respond to that text like 5-6 hours later.
No, not 5-6 hours. I'd say like
an hour.
at most
15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Damn.
You're losing at your own game.
Because I start feeling bad.
15 minutes is like a normal response rate.
That's
bro.
like eating with family. That's like BRB. I'm eating with family real quick.
Okay, let's say you're in like an argument, like you're anticipating the response and it's just like stalling.
For 15 minutes. Come on,
Honestly, that's
Frank.
very mature of you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Or I'm just capping it. It could be like 3 hours. But no, I think on average it's like 15
Okay.
on average.
You ever like like let's say you had like your read receipts on or off. You ever turn it on purpose, read their message, and then not respond for like 3-4 hours, and then respond back to them like, oh sorry, I was doing something.
I feel like I used to do that. Not no more.
Because then they definitely know like you saw it, and then no response. And, like they be thinking, they were thinking, bro.
They gotta piss me the fuck off for me to do that shit. Like,
Frank mature.
wow.
Frank mature, bro.
I'm not that petty anymore. I used to be like hella petty.
The power of a woman.
What do you think, Dan?
About what?
I don't know. Like,
Toxicity. What's your
Yeah,
toxicity?
toxicity,
Yeah. What do you do?
Too many to list, huh?
Yeah, too many.
Like what I do? Which
Yeah.
How? Yeah.
You don't really know until like you're into like a relationship. I feel like.
Dan's like no
Dan's
strings
unaware.
attached.
He's unaware.
He's no strings attached. He only fucks.
yeah.
Sorry.
He's incompetent, competent.
Moving on.
Okay. So, actually, moving on. How often do you think you should hang out with your SO per week?
Is this like a 7-day Sunday to Sunday kind of week, or is it like a Monday to Friday?
A week.
Why are you adding like business days
because-
to a relationship?
Are we counting holidays or like?
Bro, it's important.
You get like PTO and like.
A week. Sunday to Sunday. Monday to Monday. Tuesday.
Oh, Monday to Tuesday, Sunday, Sunday. Okay.
A week. How often do you
That's
think
7 days.
you should hang out?
8 days. Come on now.
I'll start.
7 days.
I say
4
3 to
days.
4.
4
3
days.
3 to 4.
I like 3 to 4.
Anything. It can be under half, 3 days, or it can be over half of the week, 4 days. But it depends on the length of the day.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Let's just say Monday, I hang out for practically the whole day. That kind of makes up for like 2 days, you know? 2 days.
This guy's stretching that shit out.
You know, I can't be, because if I feel like once you don't like, establish like, let's just say you hang out with your SO for the whole day Monday, and you don't really, you do the same thing Tuesday, you do the same thing Wednesday, where you hang out with them every day, whole days. I feel like that's going to drain. That's really draining. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you just give yourself, if you understand, okay, if I hang out with you the whole day Monday, SO should be understanding that, maybe I can only hang out with you Wednesday and then Friday or something like that. You know what I mean? But they shouldn't be expecting the same type of length and time dynamic every hangout per week.
That's true. I think it depends on how early on the relationship is. Like honeymoon phase, I would say fuck it, 4 to 5 days, 5 to 6. Like that's fine, right? Because like you are like still getting to know each other and like really like enjoying each other's time. So it wouldn't feel so much as a like so tiresome. But like let's say you're like 2 years in, 3 to 4 is fine. But it also depends on like how long you guys hang out, like Tommy said. So it's like, and then we're just getting some like lunch or like some food or just like, going to like a library or something like that. Nah, that's not terrible. 4 to 5. What? It depends on the length of the hangout.
Why would you take
Why
your
would you
girlfriend to the
take
fucking library?
Studying?
Study dates.
Yeah.
Study dates. Like, imagine just like, yo, get out of your bed. Let's go to the library.
Okay.
Get dressed up. Get free. Are you free? Free up your schedule.
What's wrong
every
with going to the
Friday.
library?
Oh my gosh, where are you taking me? The library.
The Multnomah County Library.
Oh, you should expose our county.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You know,
We gotta bleep that shit out. We gotta bleep it out.
not Dory. Nemo.
Motherfucker, he lives here.
This is territory, bro.
Yo, territory.
This is its hood, bro.
Oh shit! Now that I think about it, we are near Lens.
Oh,
You
shit.
exposing us some more.
Let's go from county to a park.
I bleep that shit out.
No, we're getting D-Dogs.
Tommy's stressed,
Voice
bro.
crack.
The voice.
I'll bleep that shit out.
I did a voice crack. Fuck. So like,
minutes left.
okay. FYI, Frank's checking his phone because he's betting right now. Frank, tell the viewers, are you down or are you profiting right now?
Low key,
He's down.
it's just one dude that's selling my.
But overall, are you losing money or are you winning money? Are you getting money?
I mean, I saw a profit. I won like 40 something yesterday.
Oh, not Frank. Hien's been down.
Bro, I played once and I lost
It's
it all.
because you don't.
Can we-
Why would you put 25 already in the
Kids
bet?
don't get
Okay, bro. I won once. I doubled my money and I was like, fuck it. 2 6 legs with $25 in. I could make $600 if I win.
That's where you fucked up.
Why not?
You gotta take it slow.
I got sold by Nurk. Motherfucker decided to drop like fucking 18,000 points.
But hey, we're not promoting gambling, right, guys?
No. But I told Hien, gamble at your own risk.
And
I'm not salty about it, bro. These guys just keep on bringing it up.
it's because, bro, you're trying to get us into the gambling thing, and I said no.
I was down for it, but
Dan is an illegal, like illegal alien, bro. They cannot verify him at all.
All right. Connecting to the question I just asked, right? Think about what you think about your life right now. All right, your life right now.
Okay.
How many days do you really want to hang out with your SO if you did have a SO? How many days could you even hang out with your SO with your life right now? I say for me, realistically, 2 to 3.
they go to the same school. How about that?
Same school's
See,
easier.
that's where it factors where Hien's talking about, like, if I'm going to go to the same school with a girl, that means I'm going to see them
Every day.
every day. But that doesn't really mean you're hanging out.
Like a hangout is like a planned thing.
Planned thing. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah. But just seeing them in the library, just sitting there, that doesn't really count as a hangout. You know what I mean? But realistically, 2 to 3 days, actual hangouts with my SO, with my life right now.
And they go to the same school. I think same school is a lot easier. Same school,
Same
I
school's
could
lit.
I could
Then
bust
it'll be-
out 4 to 5 days a week, easy. Well, it's like, hey, let's go study. Hey, let's go get some lunch. Like, hey, let's do something.
Library.
Okay.
5 days a week.
You just say hangout doesn't count. I mean, not hangout. Study doesn't count as a hangout,
But you
right?
planned it though. Let's say, hey, let's say, hey, let's go study for like.
Hey, I booked out room 217.
It's
Let's
just you
have-
and me.
You know what I mean?
It's just you and me.
It's just us.
I got the chips.
I think it's a lot easier.
Okay, with that, if it's considering like study dates, booking out private rooms, and study rooms,
There's no locks on those doors. I've checked.
then yeah, he can do 4 to 5.
4 to 5 is easy.
If he's including like studies, yeah,
I'd say 3 to 4.
3 or 4.
Like 2 to 3.
Damn. Busy ass motherfucker, huh?
No, it's more like, I don't know.
You
don't.
said on 2 to 3.
He said he don't
days
wanna
of
see his
FaceTime.
girlfriend.
Nah, it's
bro.
more like you don't plan that. You don't plan that shit out. It's like
But your
spontaneous.
girlfriend's like online.
Online.
So
like,
can't.
So are you
Don't
driving?
FaceTime every day at all.
Damn.
no, you only
It's like-
FaceTimes her 2 to 3 days a week.
Nah, okay,
I
that,
get it.
FaceTime every day.
that's just different though. Like you're just like talking. You're like, oh, how's your day and shit.
Okay.
That's planned though, no?
I mean, it's not. That's not like, oh, I gotta like hang out because like a hangout, you gotta like go out of your way and like do all that shit. Just watch like Netflix or some shit.
That's good.
Go on
That's
Netflix and chill
cute.
online.
Okay.
Okay.
What? I'm being honest.
But be honest. Though.
You Netflix and chill with your girl online, bro.
That's too funny.
Like you pause and stream, or you like swap into like a incognito tab. You guys both can watch at the same time.
You know what, Fallout? Would you watch porn with your SO?
That's weird.
I wouldn't.
Is that disrespectful?
it's just like weird, you know, like
I mean, it's like, why would you do that?
that's some like swingers shit.
Actually,
Swinger shit. Yeah.
it depends on how comfortable you guys are.
Either way,
I'd
like I feel like that's some swingers shit. Being like, oh, we can learn from them. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's kind of weird.
We can learn from them.
Yeah.
Man, they really say we. Who's we?
No, like you and your SO.
I know. But that's just insulting your SO then.
Is it really insulting though?
It's more like I feel like if my SO brought that shit up, I'd be like, that's kind of fucking weird.
Okay.
I didn't know you're into that shit.
Well, how would you feel if like your girl or like your SO is like gets offended if you look at other girls like in like porn or something like that?
Look at other girls in porn. Like who,
You know what I mean?
who else would I look at?
Well, Dan watches it for the dick. Dan can't watch porn if there's no dick in it.
Oh no!
Yeah, you airing out damn shit now.
Federal.
You guys are airing each other out.
Good for you, man.
No, I'm just saying, like let's say like
said that.
your girl like straight up hard says no watching porn because there's other girls. Like I don't want you watching porn because like that's cheating. Is that like a red flag?
It's not red. It's not a red flag. It's like
That's weird as fuck, bro.
I wouldn't watch porn.
I mean, like, yeah, no
what I-
shit. I'm not watching porn for the dudes, but like, it's. I guess this stems down to like insecurity, like how secure they are about themselves. You know?
No, I don't
Like,
think so.
yeah, because like, oh, you can't watch porn because I don't want you looking at other girls. Like,
Naked. Like I don't want you watching other girls naked.
I don't think that's insecure. I think it's just boundaries.
really?
Yeah.
And so if your
Yeah, I
girl
just think it's,
if your girlfriend said I don't want you watching porn, are you just stopping?
I would not. I mean, I was not going to watch porn in the first place if I had a girl.
I'd be like, all right, you better be helping me out then.
How? No, like with her. How?
Bro, she probably does that.
Egok, bro. That's great.
The VR,
Nah, hey, clip
VR gawk.
That shit.
Can we clip a video of Dan doing the fucking hand motions? Like he was like bobbing his head. I shit you not.
Okay, do you think it's disrespectful if your SO send like a clip, like yo, watch this? Would you take that as disrespect?
What do you mean? What? Like,
Like let's just say your SO like, yo, you should watch this and learn a couple things from this.
Okay, that's a little out of.
What the fuck?
And she said like, "Hey, you could do some work, bro. Here's a step by step guide, bro."
Okay, that's not WikiHow, right? It's a clip. It's a video.
I think that's a little weird.
Wait, would y'all be down to let your SO watch porn?
sure.
What like, okay, but like me, like I don't see how it's like.
It's the porn where like 10 BBC dumb.
But like, why would I care
Why
though?
they gotta be like BBC?
But like, why do I care? Like, if she watching it, you know what I mean?
Honey, his dick is just larger than yours.
I mean, okay, bro.
Are you a cup?
This guy. I think watching porn is like everyone does it, right? So like you don't have to be like, and plus like you're not in it and you're not doing it just for like the guys. You're just doing it to like relieve yourself, right? So like
But you're looking at like other girls like sexually though.
It's weird, but I can definitely understand both sides.
I don't know. I think it's weird if like she's
Yeah,
like
really.
hard nosed, like, hey, like I don't want you looking at other girls naked like that, or like like no watching porn. I was like, bro, like I'm not gonna get with them. I'm not doing like anything. I'm just like trying to like yank one out, kind of thing, bro. And it's
Say yank.
Pause.
I'm just saying, like I don't know. I think that's kind of weird.
Alexis has been very quiet, and I definitely
I mean-
understand.
I don't even know what to say with this conversation. I mean,
You win it or no?
would I let
Yeah.
my okay? Okay, it's like if it's not brought to my attention, it's not something I would think about.
Oh, he's like doing it
Like if he's doing it, I mean, I wouldn't be thinking like, oh, he's watching porn right now. He is not allowed to do that. Like, no, I probably wouldn't think about it. But if he's like, if he gets like, I don't know, like he really wants to. He's like, can I please watch porn? I'd be like, okay, what's wrong with you? You're weird now. Like the whole Hien thing.
No,
I'm
that's
not gonna lie.
that's
Like,
addicted.
he was defending that shit. Like he was like, I want to watch.
No, okay, it's like
Like, dude, like, okay.
I just think it's weird. Like,
It's not weird, bro. I don't think it's that weird.
Like, okay, if you didn't bring it up at all, like I don't think your girl would mind, but it's the fact
Okay,
that,
no,
she
like-
better not like
let's say like I get in a relationship, right? And then the first boundary sets is no watching porn.
I
I'm
don't
like,
think that that's a boundary she would like instantly set.
Yeah, that's kind of
I'm
weird.
just saying
to
hypothetical.
I mean,
this is a hypothetical,
I feel like
then.
that's more of like a if she sees you or she catches you doing it, then she'll bring it up. But she wouldn't be bringing it out of nowhere. Like, hey, yo, by the way, I'm watching porn.
I'm just saying, like, if she's saying like, hey, bro, no watching porn, like right off the bat, I'm like, bro,
How about this? She's over at your house. and
why
you're
would I be
like-
yanking my meat?
Because you're just trying to relieve one real quick. But you're not trying to
If she's
fuck.
at my house,
She's like, fuck, bro.
Like, there would be no situation where she catches me jerking my shit, bro.
But maybe you've been watching too much porn. Like nobody just like walks in on people just like yanking it. And
know.
oh, sorry. Can I just finish? Like what the fuck?
Wait, what? Wait. Look. What do you mean no one? Like, that low-key could happen.
Yeah, but like, why? Like that's just weird. Like why would you think of that shit? You know? Like
okay, true. Okay. Moving on. Actually,
Yeah, can we please move on?
moving on. Wait, we talked about
Really
this.
fighting him for his porn addiction. I don't know.
Justice for Hien.
Am I weird for that? Like, okay, I'm not. Okay, I don't watch it like crazy, but like,
Comment below.
I don't know.
Comment below if you think Hien's addicted.
Look, I'm on your side. I'm chill with it. If my, you know,
Like, I'm chill. Like, like I don't
but
get
I'm
like
not
the.
defending. Like, I'm not. If she said don't watch porn, I ain't bad. It's bad what she said. I'm respecting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Unless you don't love her. Then
What the fuck?
Damn. Who pulled that card? All right. Do you truly believe that people change? People can change? Or people will always be the same, no matter, even if they change, like, it looks like they change, you know? So which side you taking?
depends on what you're changing.
Let's just say,
Bro, if you're a rapist, I don't give a
Okay.
fuck. You
What the
cannot
fuck?
change. I don't give a fuck.
What?
okay, yes, for real. How about let's go lower scale a little bit. A cheater. Are you really truly believing that once a cheater, always a cheater? Or do you think people change? People can change from that.
You gotta be like really sorry.
I think that people can change, just not like for cheaters. I think they can change, just not with the girl they cheated on with, or like the guy.
I feel
they
that's
cheated
like
on
a
Yeah, I see that. I do think people can change, but my thinking recently was like, people honestly change for only the people they actually care about, right? So if they don't care about that person, they're not changing for you. You know what I mean? So that's why people think like, oh, people don't change. Like that's the perception of like why they think that. But it's probably because like they don't care about you enough to the point where they want to change for you, you know? But there will be people that is worth changing for, and that's when people change. It's when they find people that they care about. You know what I mean? So then,
Oh yeah, he one time told me, he's like, I wouldn't change myself for like a girl. But I'm like, bro, I feel like you would.
why are you airing this shit out
Because
again?
that just reminded me, like, he's like,
Dan's
I
in
wouldn't
his
change
mind.
I wouldn't change myself for a girl, but like Tommy said, I feel like you would change for the right person.
Okay, I agree. I would probably change for the right person, but I wouldn't change all of me. Like, if they're always like nitpicking, like, hey, like, I don't like blah blah blah. At some point, I'm gonna be changing my whole personality. I'm gonna be a whole different person. I'm gonna be their idea and their like perfect version of me, and I'm not gonna be the authentic me. You know what I mean? That's why I wouldn't change myself for someone else. Like, why would I want to fit into their vision of like who I should be?
Okay. So then, what if it's like are you the type of person to be stubborn about change though?
I'm open to change. I like change. It's just like if I want to change, I will change, but like I'm not gonna change for like because someone told me to change. If someone says like, hey, I don't like blah 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 blah, you should do this, I'm not gonna do it just to please them.
Okay. So like, what if it's like a debatably a good change, but
If it's a
don't-
good
you don't really want to change. Is that a deal breaker for you?
It's not a deal breaker, but
Like,
I don't know.
They just want the best for you, type of thing.
No, I understand that. Like, understand like they're. I think that's fine. It's just like depends on how much change like I have to do. If they keep on asking me to change, at some point it's gonna be like, bro, like,
Okay.
fuck off.
So like for example, let's just say you're really active, you're really pro gym, and you really want to bring that gym aspect to your SO, right? But they don't really want to do that. But it's like, beneficial, it's bonding time, stuff like that, and they just don't want to gym. Is that a deal breaker for any of the gym people? Which is kind of like, damn.
I don't think you should force your lifestyle into someone else.
What do you think, Dan? Since you gym, that's why.
It'd be cool if like they're open to it.
Yeah, but if they don't
they
want
don't have to go hardcore. But if they're open to it, like taking an interest in my like hobby or something,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
Because that's in a way change, right? They don't want to gym, but I think if they're willing to gym, that's pretty good,
Well, they
right?
can like try it out, if it's not their thing, then like, oh, okay.
But like if they're constantly saying no and then you're like keep on pushing on, like trying to like make them change, I think that's a little weird. Like because you said they're constantly like not into gym, they don't want to gym, but then you said you were like you yourself are like very pro and like you want them to. There gotta be like a certain time where like you gotta like stop trying to push for it.
Yeah.
Like no, like 2 no's, 3 no's, like
Okay.
once enough.
Okay. And then, do you believe in second chances? So. Oh, good. Do you guys believe in second chances?
I think I would need a lot of time in between. Or like I need to see that they're at least a little bit different. Like something has to have changed for them to like earn a second chance. They don't just get a second chance by saying like, I'm sorry, I'm changed. Like I can't take your word on it. Like I don't really care when people like what they say because I feel like people have the capability to lie very easily.
Yeah.
So unless they have like actions to back it up, like I see myself like, oh, they've actually changed. Like they're doing this now, they're doing that now, then I'll give them a second chance. Like maybe like if I can see it, then like clearly they have changed. So they're low-key a different person. So yeah, second chance. But if they haven't, then no.
Okay. I actually have a question about something. So like, how let's just say you're dating for a year, okay? And then you go on a break. Like actually like a breakup. Let's just say breakup, right? For 3-4 months. Then you start dating again after the 4 months. Is that continuation of your like dating? Like, do you still count the months that you've broken up for? Or you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So let's just say you're dating you start dating on January, right? And then October you broke up.
Yeah.
You get back December.
Yeah.
So you're missing those few months, right?
2 months.
Or 2 months. January hits, 1 year. Do you still celebrate 1 year? Oh,
Whoa.
Why are you like name dropping left and right? Like, don't even say. Just say like I have two friends.
Yeah.
Friends. Yo, cut that part out.
okay, yeah.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind.
He got a point.
How bad was the breakup? Like, was it just like I need some space, I need some time to think about us or whatever, or is it like he cheated or she cheated or like?
Argument led to a breakup. Just a simple argument led to a breakup. It's like, okay, never mind. I need some time. Simple, like.
Were you guys like talking within those 2 months or like just radio silence?
Silence.
I think you reset after that, bro.
I think you reset after.
You gotta go
silence.
back to square one.
However, like
2 months kind of long.
I don't know, maybe
Because I've seen.
it depends on. It honestly depends on the breakup.
Because I've seen people, like, they break up
for 2 months,
Yeah.
and then you get back together, and then you.
That's like half the relationship. Yeah. You might as well restart.
I think with the two people, like what Dan said, they've been dating for what, like 2 years, and then break up for what, a month, 2. I think you can continue that because
the dating was so long.
the dating is so long,
Yeah,
but like
compared to how long you dated before.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if there was someone in between, done. You have to
Ooh.
reset.
Yeah, if you're messing around with another person.
But then that's why, is that why people would say, let's do breaks? Let's do a break. So it allows them to.
Speaking of breaks and breakup are like super different. Like it's weird. Breaks is weird. Like
Honestly, I feel like if you're on a break,
You're cheating.
can't-
You're cheating.
You might as well.
break up.
the reason
You
you're on a
can't-
break
okay,
is
if you
to
break
like,
up,
hit
then
up
you can
other people.
like be with other people. But if you say you're on a break and you're with
That's-
other people, that's weird. That's weird.
I think just break is just like a softer, like, wounds, like saying, like, okay, if, I can still go back to this relationship, if anything. But if I find someone else, then I'm breaking up. That's what I feel like people need
Yeah.
breaks for.
I think breaks are more like
That's because
temporary hold, but like you're low key looking for someone else
Low
kind of
key.
thing.
That's the sad part, I think. People are like,
And-
yeah.
If you're not successful, then you go back.
I don't know.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I say breaks are just like that. It's just that hope. It helps you like come back to your SO if you can't find anything.
I mean, if you can break up, you can always come. Like even if you do break up, you can always come back. Like same shit, you know.
I think with breakups though, like it's more kind of like ending. I like it's like harsh ending, right? And then when you say a break, it's like maybe it's like a mutual thing. Maybe it's like until like comes to it's softer. It's softer. Yeah, but I do think a break is an excuse to like cheat.
That's like most
Oh no,
scenarios.
Dan, are you gonna say something or no?
No.
Oh, so now I was gonna say like, would you ever go back to your ex? Or it depends on how you guys ended. If it was a good breakup, let's just say that good breakup, mutual breakup, would you go back, or it's just ex stays as an ex?
It's probably a reason why you break up. You know.
Yeah.
Like unless he's like 180, then chances are they're gonna stay an ex.
Okay.
It depends on how you break up. If it's just like, oh, you going through some shit in life and like, oh, I can't deal with this right now. Then like they'll still be in like the back of my head. But like if it's just like, oh, like we broke up because like we just weren't working out. Yeah, like I'm not gonna come back to somebody who like I wasn't working out with. You know.
I see. Yeah. So then, another question is, how long should a talking stage be? If you're in that stage, how long should it be? It's been a while for me. For me to be in the talking stage, it's been a while. Oh,
I don't know. Because I just saw everybody shift their eyes over there.
3 months.
3 months? I was gonna say 2 or 3
3
months.
months. 3 months.
3 month rule.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 or 3 months, and I'm pretty sure the 3 month rule. Yeah.
I have 3 month rule.
So after
There we
3
go.
months of talking, is that when you decide? Yeah. Maybe
I'm more of a 2 month rule. Last month is mentally detaching myself.
of like the third month.
Okay, like during breakups, well, at least for girls, decent amount of girls, we do this thing where like we mentally break up with them before the actual breakup.
Oh.
You know.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
You-
cold world. It's a cold
Sorry, Tommy.
world.
Bundle up.
But let's cut that out. Anyway. But like I kind
Oh,
of do the
then
same
it's
thing
like-
as talking. Like 2 months, I'll put like my full effort, like all gas, no breaks into the talking stage. But by like 2 months, end of 2 months, like if it's really going nowhere, I'll start to like pull back on it. And then by the end of it, it's like by the end of the 3rd month, it's like I can just see you as like a friend or like back to strangers or something like that.
Okay.
Strangers.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that 3 month.
3 months is good.
Yeah.
Okay. So then by the 3 month, if it is going well, but he doesn't do anything, are you waiting or what are you doing? Like,
See, that's why you mentally detach.
but then
it's like easy.
But let's just say after the 2 months you said it's going really well. So that means by the 3rd month you're like, oh, because you said that by the 3rd month if it's not going well, that's when you detach. So then you can see them as a friend.
No, I meant like by the 3rd month if they haven't like made a move or anything like
so
that.
no matter what, you're still slowly going. Okay,
Yeah.
so then
Like after I don't know, like clearly telling you they like you or like asking you out or something like that.
Whoa.
Wait, if you're already talking, does that mean they already like you or no?
I mean, yeah, okay, depends on what kind of talking it is. Like,
If they're just snapping, I don't feel
that's
like,
not talking.
yeah.
But like, they like you. But like, it's like there has to be a step.
A lot of people
Like-
talk as friends too. Like, I talk to people and then they told me like, yeah, there's people that talk to me, or talk to my friend, and they just see them as friends, and sometimes they misinterpret or like misunderstand that they think that they're just talking exclusively. You know what I mean? So I feel like you definitely gotta show hints during the talking stage, saying like to show that you're interested. Because a lot of people just talk as friends.
Yeah. Friend zoned.
So,
But clearly, there's always going to be like someone makes the first official move, right? And like, if no moves are made, I guess
Wasted time.
waste of time.
waste of time. So then, okay, let's just say, they make a move. All right, they make a move. They ask you on a date, and you low key decline. You just decline the date, right? But you see them, like at school. Is it weird? It's like the friend that is after you declining. After you reject their date, someone's date or offer, is it kind of weird after that, or is it normal?
Like, were you
Low-key.
friends before?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the first 2 months you're talking, right? You guys are trying to get to
okay.
know each other, and then she finally built the courage to ask you on a date, and you said, "Sorry, I only saw you as a friend." Do you think it's weird after that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hella weird.
That is.
And do you think that's why people are just afraid to ask even a simple?
Yeah. 'Cause you lose a friend.
Yeah.
In a way.
They're just losing a friend.
Well,
Like,
they can still be friends, but the bond won't be the.
Yeah, because they're
Be like,
because the other person's just all they see is that person wants to go out with me now, and I said no, stuff like that. So do you think it will be recover or no?
Maybe they're good at communicating. Maybe.
I think once they find another relationship, then you're chill. It goes back to normal then, right?
Maybe.
Basically.
Yeah, because that's what it relates to an actual relationship. Because like some people told me talk to me about like, do you think people actually move on like over time naturally, or do you think they truly move on when they get into a relationship? You know what I mean? So like, if they're still broken up, maybe deep down they're not fully moved on yet. But once they find another relationship, that's when they fully move on. Because that's when you stop thinking about your past, right?
I agree.
Do you guys think that too, or what? Or can people naturally just move on without having someone in their mind, someone new in their mind? I mean,
I think moving on. Well, that's hard, low key. I think to naturally move on, they low key need to do you dirty or something. Like you gotta hate them, right?
okay,
Or you could like just think about like their negatives. Only think.
Yeah, think about their negatives. Like think about something like downside enough where you will like reject or you think of them in a different light. Because I don't know. I don't really think feelings go away that easily. And like, unless you I guess if you distance yourself, like hella distance yourself, maybe.
but I feel like I thought about it, I feel like hella distancing yourself for a good long period of time is good and bad.
I think it's also bad though.
Because bad is like you never give yourself the proper maybe the
closure.
closure. So then once you finally meet them again on accident or somewhere,
It's come back.
it comes everything flows back in.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like to get the proper closure is when you're normal while they're still in the same area or something like that. But then at the same time, if you have a different person in your life, then you're in a way moved on.
So let's say I had a girl and I was like, yo, she said she doesn't like me. I'm like, and then I asked you like, yo, should I just like distance myself or something? Like, what would be your advice?
Wait, say that one more time.
What'd you say?
Yo, what are you guys whispering? Yeah.
You said the girl doesn't like you?
Yeah, let's say the girl said like she doesn't like me. I'm like, I'm like head over heels for it. I'm like asking Tom, you guys for advice. And I'm like, yo, so should I just distance myself? Because you said like it's not the best way. Or, what's the best way?
Do you want to be happy or realistic?
Realistic.
Yeah, just move on.
Okay.
Happy is like continuing the friendship. Suck it up.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to tarnish like what you guys have, right? But realistic is what's best for you is low key like move on.
Like what's best for you? I think low key is like, wait, did you already confess?
No.
She just like you heard that she doesn't like you.
Yeah.
I think best for you is you confess, like air everything out, so you get that closure. Like you mentally like, okay, like at least I gotta say it, and then hear what she says, and then if she says it like herself, like hey, like blah blah, cut it off.
But you guys just said distancing could be bad too, right? Or whatever.
Oh no, I think that's only applies for breakup.
Okay.
Distancing in a friend way, where like one friend likes the other, and then the other friend doesn't like you back, something. That's a little different. You don't have to exactly distance yourself, but you definitely, I think you should like decrease how much effort you put,
or how often you hang out.
Yeah, something like that. How much you put yourself out there with that's your friend to help yourself. So you don't get insanely attached. Right. Then you even get hurt even more.
That's valid.
Yeah. So, how long are you willing to wait for someone then? Like, let's just say you guys both like each other, right? Let's just say that you guys both like each other, but you guys aren't ready for a relationship, or one of you guys aren't ready for a relationship. How long are you willing to wait for them? Because now this is where you kind of like each. You guys said you guys like each other, but you guys aren't dating. How long are you waiting?
2 years.
What the fuck? Dead ass?
That's how.
That means waiting means like you're not talking to anyone else.
I think that's how long I was waiting for, or not, I was after my ex, but it was very one sided for 2 years.
For her or for you?
What do you mean? Like, oh, she didn't like me, but I liked her.
For 2 years?
Yeah. So I think I could chase for, or I could like
Holy
wait.
Fuck.
I could wait for a while.
You want to get tired of that shit?
So, but now, like, if you know you like each other, but like it's all about like figuring out like what is it? Figuring out yourself, like figuring out all the kinks and whatever.
Hey, Jack Dan. Sorry, we had camera difficulties, but Hien, you're on your part where you're like waiting. You're down to wait for 2 years.
I changed it. I think I can wait for 3. I think 3 years is because I waited 2 years chasing. So like I liked her, but she didn't like me. And then, but now,
Wait, how many years chasing? She didn't like you back?
Yeah.
You keep.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't take no for an answer.
Not that.
What?
Okay,
Like-
but
Like no,
Yeah,
I don't like you.
I never like confessed. Like I confessed once, and then like I asked her like, hey, so like do you think we could be something? And she said like, I don't think so. And then I just kept on like pursuing though.
Damn, Cuddy. God damn.
But wait, why'd you say I don't take no for an answer? Okay. But now if like 2 people, or if both parties are like both yes, I think 3 years is pretty light. Light.
I feel like now I don't know if it's like because of over time, but I feel like my patience got a little lower. Like if I like someone and I told them I like someone and they don't like me back or they don't appreciate like or something like that, I'm like okay, chill, we're chill. I mean that's done.
No, I'm on the same, bro. If a girl says she don't like me back, bro, I'm moving on, bro. I'm not gonna.
What if you were like head over heels for this girl? Like you in love with this bitch?
You take a second, you'd be like, damn.
I don't love someone before we date.
Wow, W. Yeah, dude, I'm not chasing that, dude. That's crazy to chase someone that doesn't like you back.
Sorry, but like you're head over heels for her.
He's a hopeless romantic.
I don't think that's me. I don't think that would happen with me.
I don't see Alexis chasing as well. Come on, be honest, Alexis.
Come on,
You're-
yeah.
no one's.
Okay,
you're not
yeah.
chasing.
Chasing at all.
I value my time. However, I will say, like, sure, I may not like if they don't like me, I'm gonna drop it instantly. And
Yeah.
Like, but okay, if they were like the ideal person, but then if it was like, okay, I am all about like the right person, wrong time situation. Like if they are like the like perfect person, or like someone you really really like, but it's just not a good time. Let's say, well, they go to college far away, like long distance, or maybe they're just at part of their life where they gotta focus on school or something like that. Like for example, if like a future husband studying to become a doctor or something like that, I sure hope that he would like study to become a doctor, and if that means he needs to like he doesn't want to date or I'll play long game for that, I'll play long game for that.
Because you know the reward is big at the end.
Exactly.
But if he says he straight up doesn't like you,
Okay, if he doesn't like me, I'm dropping it. Like,
Okay.
why am I gonna go for someone that doesn't like me?
Yeah, I feel like,
But
yeah.
if they do like me, I'm like,
oh yeah,
sure, I'll play long game. I don't know how long I wait, but in med school, 4 years, fuck it.
4 more
Yeah.
years of resident. Wow, look at me too.
I just feel like waiting. If you wait too long, you're just losing so much opportunity and so many
Yeah.
so many things like
So many
that-
fish in the sea.
yeah. In a
Like,
way.
obviously, I would never like if I end up like meeting someone that's more perfect. Then I.
But if they're
tell them,
perfect,
but then like at the same time, I don't think I would pursue anyone if I genuinely like someone.
if they're perfect, then they would have dated. If you guys would have dated, that's what I think.
Yeah, agree.
You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of the right person, wrong time type of message. Like, I don't really actually believe in that. If it, in a way, anymore.
If
I
it's the
used
right
to.
person, then
If it's the right person, then it would have been the right time.
Exactly.
But I feel like right person, wrong time doesn't really happen. Like, really,
I guess to
It's
me,
true.
I don't really care for like relationships in high school or college. Like we're in college right now, so like if I really like someone, then maybe I would wait till after college. Because I mean, it's college. You kind of want to have fun. You kind of
Exactly.
you want to
yeah.
I don't think I would look for something serious in college though. But if I find someone and I was like, I kind of want a serious relationship with them, I don't think I would fuck around and date them in college because I feel like I would either focus too much on school or I would, I don't know, go to a bunch of parties or like
Yeah.
things like
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
I just wouldn't take them seriously. And
Exactly.
I guess if it's someone I really, really cared about, I think they would deserve better than like me half-assing a relationship. I don't know.
Yeah. Then that's just,
Wait, so are you saying like you're not ready for one right now, right?
I don't think I'm ready for one right now.
honestly, same here too. I just been focused on school and just
Yeah.
hanging out with friends. And I
Yeah.
think that's all I could ask for.
Like
And-
our schedules going into this next semester, I don't think there's room. If I'm being honest,
Main lead for culture show.
I want some bad biddies, bro. Hit my number. No kizzy.
Don't worry, we already have Hien's Instagram in the description.
Please.
Guys, beware. He has a roster already.
I don't have a roster.
Starting lineup not only for the NBA team but for the NFL,
WNBA.
WNBA, MLB.
Big C, please.
There you go.
Okay, for
She sees this.
Nah, she
nah,
won't.
she won't.
She
Doesn't even know
won't.
who she is.
Finish us off, Dan.
All right.
Low key. Finish us off.
Are we done?
Yeah. Finish us
Let's
off.
go
How did
tomorrow.
I finish?
Yeah, we got school.
Hey guys,
Yo, this is a late podcast, by the way.
Hella late. It's
Yo, we're recording at 10 p.m., guys. 10, 11 p.m. Almost at midnight.
it's 9.
Okay.
But
Why you got out like that, bro?
yeah.
Just show the dedication that we have,
Always be
guys.
outing people.
All right. Come on, Top G. Finish us off.
thank you guys for watching.
Oh, what the? Oh, sure. Okay. I thought you had like your last like remark.
Oh,
That's
last
input. Like
remarks?
how long?
One-
Because you said you were going to talk about
How
something.
long would you wait for Big C for?
Or is that like a ship that sailed?
Okay. And in this situation, 99% Big C doesn't like him. All right. So this is where she doesn't like you. You low key like her. How much are you? Like how long are you waiting?
For this specific person.
A year. I think I'll do a year.
So you wait for a year. You wait a year to see if she makes any moves. After
Actually,
a
wait
year,
now. Oh yeah, no. Well, I already got my clarification, so like, I'm vibing now.
Okay.
But like, if I didn't, if I didn't reach out like last, like was it like
Couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, I think a solid year. I probably do. Because I was off of all like apps or whatever, just on the off chance she sees me. I was like, oh, I don't want her thinking I moved on.
So if you didn't get that clarification and she reached out back, like she reached to you within that year, you would have given in.
Probably.
Hey, he is a lover, not a fighter.
Speaking of Hien and fighting.
All right, let's just finalize our statements. Dan, you got any final remarks before we end the podcast?
Final remarks. I'm sorry, Tommy, you're editing this right now. Low key, you have to. Sorry, Tommy. I'm so sorry. You have to low key take out a lot of stuff, and I apologize for saying some out of pocket things.
What did we learn out of this podcast?
Something like, dude, like someone told me like, oh, you're an Aries. You'll be a saint. Like, anyways.
What?
No one mentioned
What?
No, like someone, dude. One time, remember Richard? He guessed I was an Aries, bro.
from this podcast.
No, from like.
I said, what?
No, we went
At
to
one
get
time.
food a while ago.
And I was just saying some random ass shit. He's like, you're an Aries.
Yo, Dan's an NPC. I asked him, what did you get out of this episode? And he just said something.
What I got out of this episode is, yo, girls, hit up Hien, bro. Everyone, bro, like he will chase you till the end of the earth.
Yes.
He will love you and care for you.
Well, 1, 2, 3 years.
3 fucking years.
I was supposed to speak in Vietnamese too.
Holy shit.
I bet.
But anyways, that'll be it for our second episode of the S4S podcast. Hey, that was much better.
Special guest coming soon.
Hey, it's coming soon. In different locations, maybe. Different location.
location.
The next
But
It's the last time
that's
we're
just-
filming here? Or?
maybe. That's just a sneak peek. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
But hope you guys enjoy our second episode and stay tuned for our future ones. Peace. Dab.
Close it out. Give him a little chomp. Yeah.